You can't be using Charlie Puth to compare Feconles. If you know Charlie Puth, you know what I'm talking about. Yes, you can't be using it to compare Feconles based on the fact that Charlie Puth is trending on his prime. Feconles is not legendary. You can't be using Gen Z to be comparing the 90s or the 80s. No, now, bro, go and listen to the 80s song, listen to the Gen Z song, and tell me the difference.
Yeah, it's your boy again, Daryl Paul Olanife, aka Rafiki the Clown Boy. You know what we do is now we are out here on the streets of Lagos again in Yaba Tech. You know, you've heard about the banter that has been going on between Wizkid and Seun Kuti, you know, talking about who the legend is. You know, let's go ask some students. Let's know who the legend is. Let's see their opinions. Let's go.
Seun, sorry, not Femi, yes. He brought all this on himself. Do you get? Because Wizkid has been like low-key and he has been throwing tantrums all around. So if Wizkid comes out and be like, I'm bigger than Fela and all that, I feel like him, personally, he knows that that's cruise. He's cruising. Do you get?
Wizkid, your real dream, I know. See, I know that's why I did this, so you can be exposed. Your ambition is to replace Fela in us. That Fela still get mouth past you, invest you. All that your tattoo coming to shine is an infiltrator, childish method of coming inside. So you can start to destroy us from within.
You know, Wizkid and, you know, Seun Kuti have been going through one or two, not really going through yet, but lots of banters here and there on the social media. You know, who's the greatest, Fela or Wizkid or stuff like that. What do you think? What do you think about it?
I think Fela is always the legend you get. So he's always the one that is always the legend. Like nobody can take his place, no matter how good Wizkid is and modern, but Fela is still the, you know, backbone.
You know.
So this is like a setup, but then I feel like no sane person will say Wizkid is bigger than Fela. I mean, when Fela was in his prime, you can't compare the two. Do you get?
I don't know what to say actually, but what we like to say is that no matter how it is, father is still father. And there is difference between father and son, because without father there will never be son actually. And Fela, we consider him as a legend, whether he's alive, whether he's not alive actually. Somebody that actually portrays way for somebody is actually father actually. Fela is legend forever.
Wisdom, no be lie.
For one, I would say everybody are like greatest based on their prime. But Fela na legendary. You can't say Wizkid is better than Fela. And if you see the kind of lyrics where Fela they sing, now lyrics of how do you call it? How to expose. He speaks the truth.
I sing why black man they suffer today.
Truth. You know, when you listen to the Wizkid song, it's just all about, you know, their wealth, their ride, their whip, and every other thing.
To my opinion, Fela is the boss. Nobody will be like Fela. Despite his late, Fela is still the boss.
The music industry, I didn't meet Fela because I'm a young girl, obviously, but from what I heard, Fela is like the father of music. Wizkid is my favorite person. Oh, wow. Yeah, but I just feel like Wizkid loves Fela for him to even tattoo his face on his hand. Oh, wow. But I feel like it was like triggered to say those things he said on his page about he bigger than Fela and all of that. So apparently I just feel like Fela is the father of music. Wizkid is the son.
Why?
Why is because I mean, even on stage and the way he performed everything so far, even from childhood following me up, I just love everything about him. So even if I'm not there when he's performing and other stuff, I know that he's still the top. No now, you know it is now. He's still, for me, I feel he's the number.
And you know, guys who follow what's it called? Guys follow Fela legacy. Yes, guys want to be like Fela. Everybody wants to be like Fela. So despite his smokes, but his music do encourage people. Yeah, exactly.
I listen to Fela's music. Yeah, but I didn't meet him in the music industry. But I feel like Fela is He's an icon. He's a legend.
You can't be using Charlie Puth to compare Ficonles. If you know Charlie Puth, you know what I'm talking about. Yes, you can't be using it to compare Ficonles based on the fact that Charlie Puth is trending on his prime. Ficonles is not legendary. You can't be using Gen Z to be comparing the 90s or the 80s. No, now, bro, go and listen to the 80s song, listen to the Gen Z song, and tell me the difference. So it doesn't go well.
Done and dusted, yeah, done and dusted. You see what people have to say about, Wizkid and, Sean Kuti, talking about who the legend is, who's bigger than who. You've seen people's opinion. You've seen who they choose to be their legend or would prefer to be their legend. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't leave your comments in the comment section. Let's know what you think. Let's know your opinion. And also don't forget to follow on all our social media platforms at iBrandTV. Stay cheesed. See you next time.